Welcome to downtown Bellingham. This area has historically been the center of Bellingham commerce and activity. Beginning in the 1950s, however, social trends across the country led to a shift away from downtown. For example, in the 1950s, downtown had 5 movie theaters, but they slowly closed as television became increasingly more popular. Suburban shopping centers and mall construction led to the demise of downtown grocery stores and shops. Over the past 10 years, however, many people have worked hard to make downtown Bellingham flourish once again.
Hi, I'm Mark Osmondson. I was elected mayor of Bellingham in 1995, and I served until November 1st of 2006. One of the things about downtown that made it important for me to really focus on was the fact that I grew up in Bellingham. And when I was a kid, downtown Bellingham was a thriving, vibrant place. Everybody did their business downtown. You saw everybody on the sidewalk downtown. You got to, you saw your neighbors, you saw your friends, you saw your co-workers, you saw your classmates. It was a safe, it was a comfortable, it was a fun place to be. That had changed, and I wanted to see that come back.
The intersection of Railroad and Holly is a primary gateway to downtown. In 1998, this area was run down and blighted. On one corner, the Flame Tavern sat empty and abandoned. Across the street was another vacant lot, and the Bellingham Inn was a magnet for crime. Today, this area is a crossroads where friends meet for coffee and people pass each other, shopping, or running errands, or on their way to work. This is the heartbeat of downtown. How did we get here?
It started with a gathering of, I think almost 900 people at the Mount Baker Theater. We used the big theater, a landmark in Bellingham, invited everybody in town who was interested to see whether or not we could get from the public ideas about what they wanted to see for their downtown. And they came up with a variety of important features that they saw downtown. One of them was that this particular intersection be brought back to life as a really lively, vibrant center of our downtown. Another one they came up with was we needed a permanent farmers market. Another idea that they came up with was that we needed people living downtown. We didn't want an office ghetto. We wanted a place that was not just everybody's neighborhood because they come here to shop and or to work, but because they live here also. It really kicked off the redevelopment of downtown.
The properties at this intersection were all redeveloped using the Downtown Multifamily Tax Exemption Program. This program was established in 1999 to provide an economic incentive for new housing downtown. The result has been the development of 451 new housing units downtown. More people living here creates more activity and more customers to support businesses and nightlife. This site, formerly known as the Pit, was redeveloped through a partnership between the city and the local developer.
Hi, I'm Jeff McClure, and I'm a partner in the firm RMC Architects. After the Mason building burned down, this site lay dormant for quite a number of years. The city ultimately acquired it and then put it out for redevelopment and tried to attract new developers. And I don't think that necessarily would have led to best results if the market were left to its own devices. The city had very strong desire to put a mixed-use development project here and to provide the necessary incentives to make that happen. So in exchange for writing down the value of the land, they had some fairly high aspirations for design quality, and that there would be some element of residential here, which ultimately I think will lead to the success of the rebirth of downtown.
New residential developments and new business opportunities have allowed folks to adopt an urban lifestyle. This is a place where living, shopping, working, and entertainment are all a short walk or bike ride away.
You can't just insert people into a downtown street grid and expect them to be happy. There needs to be accessible green spaces. There need to be cultural enrichments. There needs to be art. All of that adds to a fabric of a vibrant downtown environment and makes it much more livable. So as we take a look at increasing the residential density downtown, we also have to be concerned about the improvements, the public realm, as we call it, and make certain that we have an attractive place for people to live.
The convenience of living close to everything is a big draw for many urban residents. The farmers market is one dynamic place that draws people downtown. Shoppers gather around vendors, waiting to purchase fresh produce and handcrafted items. People stroll by carrying bouquets of flowers, bags of fresh produce, and loaves of bread. Folks reach for the change in their pocket and place it in instrument cases for the street musician. It's market day. The farmers market, one of the largest in Washington state, is located on the site of Bellingham's first railroad depot. The city partnered early on with the Depot Market Square Committee, a private group of citizens and market vendors, to create a town square that would serve as a focal point for downtown and a center for local activities. Instrumental to the success of this project was Brian Griffin.
My name is Brian Griffin, and welcome to Depot Market Square. I was the chairman of the Citizens Committee that worked with the city to get this thing built and designed, and this is one of my favorite places in the downtown. Today there will be 10,000 people going through here, believe it or not, and that's a terrific testament to the fact that this place is successful. My interest has always been that this is the way you build community, to create places that people want to come to and meet and talk. You know, if 10,000 people come through here today, probably maybe only 5,000 of them will buy anything. The rest of them come to socialize and have fun and meet people. And that's building community.
After the depot market opened, farmers market sales increased by 42%, and the season expanded into December, providing even more opportunity for downtown shopping, economic opportunities, and fun.
I remember the day we opened the farmers market, and I look at it today and say, not only did it succeed in becoming a successful market, it has become the gathering place for the people of Bellingham every week.
We're celebrating revitalization and the individuals, groups, and businesses that have made it happen. Another one of these groups, the Downtown Renaissance Network, has been instrumental in bringing businesses and residents together to make downtown a thriving place.
I'm Kathy Lehman, and I'm on the board of directors for Downtown Renaissance Network. One of the biggest things that we do is run the Downtown Maintenance and Beautification Program, which works with Cascade Vocational Services to do the streetscape maintenance and do the planters and water the hanging baskets and provide the services that keep this place beautiful. We have a downtown visitors center for folks who come to downtown Bellingham and need information about where to go out to eat or what to do in this area. We have a number of events that we run every year trying to get folks to come downtown and enjoy themselves, and one is the Downtown Sounds Alley Concert, where we get about 1,000 people per night crammed into an alley to hear a fun concert and have a great time, and those are free. There are a lot more people moving into downtown Bellingham these days, and they need a neighborhood association, and we are that, so we'd like to begin to serve them more and more.
Local business owners who choose to occupy the storefronts where people love to shop and visit are key to downtown livelihood. Since 1998, vacant storefronts have continued to turn into places where people love to shop, visit, and work, and upper stories have filled in with offices and other businesses.
My name is Michelle Millar, and I'm the owner of Me Shoes. I chose to invest here because I knew it was changing. I knew it was turning into a safer, better downtown, that it was a great place to be, and that people were starting to really shop downtown. With the waterfront development, I think that'll draw a lot of people and more tourists from Vancouver and Seattle.
Hi, I'm Chris Foss, co-owner of Greenhouse. We've always liked it downtown. It's just where we felt right about being. We've been encouraged to move to lots of different districts in town. We just feel like we're in the middle of things. We have so many wonderful improvements going on and so many great opportunities for small business to relocate here. To me, that's the greatest part about being in business and being in business in downtown. There's always an opportunity.
In 2002, the City of Bellingham and Whatcom County formed the Bellingham-Whatcom Public Facilities District and identified an area of downtown as the regional center for culture and the arts. This area, known as the Arts District, is located between the Civic Center and the commercial core and connects downtown to the Old Town District and the future waterfront.
Hi, I'm Robin Halliday, and I'm on the board of the Bellingham-Whatcom Public Facilities District.
It's the hard knock life for us. It's the hard knock life for us.
Well, the Arts District is right here in downtown near the waterfront that has our wonderful local icons, the Old City Hall Whatcom Museum, the Mount Baker Theater, and the soon-to-be completed new Art and Children's Museum. We also have the Bellingham Public Library and the Pickford Film Center and the American Museum and of Radio and Electricity. We've got restaurants and shops and galleries. That's our Arts District. Well, if you look around the Arts District, you'll see art incorporated in the streetscapes, and it's really important to help define this area as a special place. You'll see all kinds of art, like this lovely sculpture behind me. When people come down to the Arts District to watch a play, to listen to music, to go to an exhibit or an event, they tend to want to bring more friends and family, and you don't just come to the event. You stop at a bookstore and browse for a book, you come grab coffee, you have a meal. And so it really brings people down to do far more than just visit the Arts District.
World-class museums, galleries, performances, and public art, the Arts District is a great example of a partnership improving the atmosphere downtown. Another successful public-private partnership occurred here at Maritime Heritage Park. This corridor along Whatcom Creek is key to downtown Bellingham's ecological and cultural health. It provides a connection to nature and the urban atmosphere. In 1996, several local architects and business owners asked the city to develop a plan to improve this historic yet ignored area of town. This resulted in a series of improvements to Maritime Heritage Park, such as a new amphitheater, parking, environmental education building, and restoration of the shoreline.
Hello, I'm Elaine McRory. I'm a member of the Nooksack Salmon Enhancement Association. I think partnerships like ours, NC, with the city should be encouraged by the city anytime they can, because when I come down to this park, I think of Maritime Heritage Park as my park, and my husband feels the same way, because we put so much personal effort into improving it, and I realize that if we feel this connectedness, that other people who do other things, other projects, maybe with a food bank or maybe with something else, I think that volunteerism encourages a feeling of connectedness with their community.
There's been so much happening in downtown Bellingham in the past 10 years, and there's still so much more to come. From new museums and restaurants, new places for people to live, And coming soon, a new waterfront district that will connect people from downtown to Bellingham Bay.
I'm Dan Pike, Mayor of Bellingham. Well, I think the wonderful thing is I think both the waterfront redevelopment and the Old Town redevelopment are very complementary to what we already have. You know, the Old Town area, Old Town was the original downtown of Bellingham. And I think it's seen some harder times, but it's really been coming back. And I think there's an opportunity to really provide additional growth that's right by the downtown. And so it'll feed the downtown, and the downtown will feed it. I think that we have a tremendous opportunity to take Bellingham from being a really good place to just being an extraordinary place.
The vibrant atmosphere, variety of attractions, and inviting appearance that has been the historic character of downtown is coming alive once again. This makes Bellingham a prime business location, visitor destination, residential setting, and an important source of community identity. Through partnerships and personal dedication, we can be certain that this center of our historical, educational, cultural, economic, and artistic resources will continue to be the heartbeat of Bellingham.